China just sent shockwaves through the world with its massive military parade. But what exactly was revealed? Why was this event so significant? What weapons did China unveil that could change the global power dynamics? And how does this new military hardware stack up against the US and its allies? This parade wasn't just about showing off. It was about sending a message. China is ready for any challenge, and its military might is now stronger than ever before. From powerful missiles to futuristic laser weapons, this parade unveiled a shocking range of new technologies that could reshape the future of warfare. But what does it all mean for the global balance of power? Is China really ready to take on the West? Could these new weapons change the game in terms of global security? Let's dive into the details of what China revealed, the potential implications of these new weapons, and how the rest of the world should respond to China's growing military power. China's military parade wasn't just about showcasing strength. It was a strategic message to the world. Held to mark the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, the event was designed to assert China's military dominance, signaling to both its allies and adversaries that it is no longer a rising power, but a superpower in its own right. The Chinese government, under Xi Jinping, has been making it clear that the country is ready to protect its interests and challenge any global threat. For China's citizens, it was a demonstration of national pride and strength. To its allies, it was a display of loyalty rewarded. And to the Western powers, particularly the US, the message was unmistakable. China is now a military force to be reckoned with. With thousands of troops, cutting-edge weapons, and highly advanced technology on display, the parade marked a pivotal moment in China's rise as a global military power. But while the spectacle impressed many, the key takeaway was clear. Among the most eye-catching revelations were China's intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, particularly the DF-5C. This missile has an impressive range of over 12,000 miles, allowing it to target any part of the U.S. mainland. The DF-5C is capable of carrying up to 12 independently targetable warheads, making it highly difficult to intercept, even with the most advanced missile defense systems. This gives China a substantial edge, as it now has the capability to strike from thousands of miles away with deadly precision. But it wasn't just about the DF-5C. China also unveiled the DF-61, a mobile ICBM with a range of around 7,500 miles, capable of targeting U.S. cities like Los Angeles and Seattle. The mobile nature of this missile system makes it much harder to target in advance, giving China the ability to launch strikes from anywhere within its vast territory. Combined with other missile systems, including air-launched and submarine-launched ICBMs, China now has a full nuclear. One of the most futuristic technologies showcased was China's LY1 laser weapon system. Mounted on armored trucks, the LY1 laser is designed to disable enemy drones and missiles by targeting their optical sensors. While this may sound like science fiction, the laser technology is becoming increasingly real and capable of performing critical defense functions. The LY1 system could change the way wars are fought by offering an effective countermeasure against drones, missiles, and even enemy aircraft. Unlike traditional kinetic weapons, lasers can engage multiple targets at once with high precision and low cost. The LY1 is likely intended for naval use, but could also be deployed on the ground, potentially blinding enemy operators or even destroying adversary drones and missiles in midair. This is China's entry into the world of directed energy weapons, a technology that promises to redefine modern warfare by providing near-instantaneous reaction times and a virtually limitless supply of. In the realm of robotics, China unveiled a series of autonomous systems, most notably its robotic wolves, four-legged robots designed for reconnaissance, minesweeping, and tracking enemy movements. These robots represent China's push to integrate AI and robotics into its military strategies. The robotic wolves are capable of autonomously navigating difficult terrain, gathering real-time intelligence, and even tracking enemy troops. They eliminate the need for human soldiers to enter high-risk areas, offering a safer alternative for reconnaissance missions. These robots could also be equipped with sensors to detect mines or chemical agents, providing invaluable support in military operations. While still in their early stages, these robotic systems could soon become an integral part of China's military operations, enabling them to conduct high-risk missions more efficiently. As other countries develop similar technologies, China's proactive investment in robotics positions it as a globe. Space defense is becoming a critical aspect of modern warfare, and China made a significant leap forward with its HQ-29 space defense system. Capable of targeting and destroying satellites in orbit, the HQ-29 represents a major step in China's ability to challenge the dominance of U.S. and allied space-based assets. In an age where communication, navigation, and reconnaissance depend on satellites, the ability to take down these critical systems would give China a strategic edge in any conflict. The HQ-29 is a truck-mounted system, making it mobile and harder to target. Along with this, China also demonstrated microwave weapons designed to disrupt drone swarms. These new technologies signal China's readiness to fight not only on the ground and in the air, but also in space, where future battles will be won or lost. Among the most impressive ground vehicles shown was the Type 100 main battle tank, which incorporates next-generation technology, including an auto-loading, unmanned turret. This tank could be equipped with drones, making it a highly versatile platform for modern warfare. It also features advanced armor and weapon systems that provide superior firepower and protection. Alongside the Type 100, China unveiled the Type 100 infantry fighting vehicle, designed for rapid deployment in combat zones. These vehicles highlight China's shift towards integrating autonomous systems and advanced technology into their ground operations, ensuring that China remains competitive in future battlefields. These vehicles could play a key role in China's ability to deploy military forces quickly and efficiently, especially in contested regions where speed and precision are essential. China's naval technologies also made a significant impact during the parade. One of the most remarkable unveilings was the AJX002, a stealthy unmanned underwater vehicle, UUV, designed for reconnaissance and potentially underwater attacks. This UUV could carry out covert missions without risking human life, making it an invaluable asset for China's growing naval presence. On the surface, China displayed its new anti-ship missile systems, such as the YJ series. These hypersonic missiles are capable of reaching targets at over 5 times the speed of sound, making them nearly impossible to intercept. The YJ missiles, especially the YJ-19, could target U.S. aircraft carriers, potentially crippling the U.S. Navy's ability to project power in the Pacific. Together, these technologies reflect China's intent to modernize and dominate naval warfare, positioning it as a major competitor to the U.S. Navy. Despite the impressive technologies on display, some of China's most advanced military assets were notably absent. China chose not to unveil its H-20 stealth bomber, which is believed to rival the U.S. B-21 Raider, or its J-36 sixth-generation fighter jet, which could surpass the F-22 and F-35. The absence of these next-gen aircraft is significant because it shows that China has more advanced technology in reserve, potentially for future conflicts. By withholding these systems, China is not only preserving a strategic advantage, but also sending a message that it's still evolving and not showing all of its cards. The fact that China kept these technologies hidden means that there's much more to come, and the world should take note. China's military parade was more than just a show of strength. It was a declaration. With advanced missiles, lasers, robotic systems, and a focus on modern warfare technologies, China is signaling its readiness to take on the world's most powerful military forces. But while these weapons look impressive, the true test will come when they are put into action. As China continues to innovate, it's clear that the global power dynamics are shifting, and the U.S. must adapt to keep pace with this emerging superpower.